Hey guys, what's going on? Here, my cousin Eugene. We're gonna do gripping 101 for BJJ guys. Okay, it's not really so much gripping because there's some fundamental differences, right? With judo, you train your body right versus right here to turn a certain way dominantly all the time. So you would never see a good judo player who's spent their whole life turning to one direction switching. Jiu-jitsu doesn't have those constraints because a lot of these guys haven't developed those masterful, massive turn throw. So this sort of gripping idea, dependent on turning and dominant side, right, left, it doesn't really apply, right? So here is sort of like a positional one-on-one thing that you may encounter in jiu-jitsu that everyone can implement right away. Okay? So you bow, we're in this sort of crouch stance. Generally speaking, you're gonna have a person reaching for that lapel hand. Okay, as soon as he grabs this lapel hand, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this sleeve, right, and you're gonna adjust so the hand is lower, okay? Very, very simple stuff. And from here, I'm gonna bring my hand underneath. Okay, this is really important, right? In judo, generally, I wanna collect and go downward, right? In order to cut this hand, and you may cut this hand as well, right? But the first thing you wanna be able to protect from here, right, is for him to drop down for a single. If he drops down to the single, I wanna make sure that he can't connect his hands, right, by keeping my hand under, okay? And then once he does go for this leg, you could go off for sumi, etc., okay? But you want to be able to initially defend that by keeping your hand underneath, all right? So hand comes to the lapel, look, I put the hand down underneath, I adjust, and this hand is going to go high on that collar, okay? I don't want to go too deep, I want to go high on the collar from here. So now I bring the elbow in to create this frame, okay? There's a barrier here, okay? So now it's very easier for me to control his head. And from here, I don't recommend Osoto. I don't recommend Uchimata. If you're a jiu-jitsu guy, the first thing I want you to do is snap down, pull his head down, okay? And then take this hand off. So now from this position, you have big advantages. You can do kochi, snap down. If you want to pull guard, you can. This is very, very dominant in every way, right? Keep working the thing, tomonage, okay? And then if you want to pull guard, you can pull guard and immediately go into the type of game that you play, right? Because you have your established grips, right? You can't think of it in terms of judo goals. You have to think of it in terms of jiu-jitsu goals because you're learning some of this gripping stuff for jiu-jitsu, which is a completely different rule set, okay? So, right versus right, he comes to the collar. Okay, look, I grab the sleeve, I adjust, but I keep my hand underneath. Second hand down, and then from here, look, I can snap the head down, cut the hand, snap the head down, work, tomonage, guard pull, whatever you do. I have so much control here. You can go leg kick if you want. Right, this is gripping 101 for jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna get a lot of questions. What happens if the opponent reaches with the left hand, all this stuff? You gotta go buy my basics judo DVD on Judo Fanatics. I'll link that for you. It's actually judo for judo, but we'll buy it anyway. You know? It's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. So thank you.